He liked it, but then backing him up. I mean, this wave is bigger. It's got a better face on it. It's cleaner. His turns are tighter. I mean, watch this one. Rah, right under the lip. And then this, the follow-up. Slam right into the lip line. That's dynamic.
Filipe Toledo is the current world champion. With 12 career CT wins, the Brazilian has victories on 5 different continents.
Your champion, Filipe Toledo!
However, the best surfer in the world is winless here in Hawaii.
Last year was actually the year that I found that formula of like, okay, just really enjoy the process, have fun. To be honest, man, for me, you know, I understand that I am a world champion, but at the same time, you know, it's another year starting and another fight for a world title, and it's definitely in my blood, and I love surfing, I love competing, I love the challenge, and it took me 9 years to win my world title. So am I gonna stop now with one? I'm just gonna keep going. It is fun. It is fun being a world champion. You get a lot of free stuff.
I appreciate it. 30 minutes.
Filipe Toledo is matched up against a tough local wildcard in the opening round. Kai Lenny is a hard-charging big wave surfer with victories at some of the most grueling waves on the planet. Surfing in his first championship tour event, Lenny is hungry to prove himself against the world champ.
Let's go. Sunset Beach delivering. Toledo, big slam in the corner, setting up this inside bowl. What's he got? And then into the lip line. Oh, and he goes down. All that water on his chest, backing him up. Kai Lenny on a beautiful wall. What's he coming into? Little under the hood snap. Doesn't take the cover, though. Big gouge on the face to finish. Nice work right there.
Filipe is 3.57, and then, Kai Lenny 3.73. So both of them incomplete last turns.
Here we go. He wants it again. He's got clean water. Big carve back into the bowl. See if he can get that board moving. 6-6 on the rail, and he goes down. Filipe Toledo off the bottom, straight up into the corner. Beautiful arc. Woo! That was just fire flying off the rail right there. That second turn was money. Look at that score line coming in at an 8-point ride. Judges going excellent. Here we go again. Filipe Toledo off the bottom, straight up into the corner. Beautiful arc. That was a power torque right there. A lot of core strength. What? Are you kidding me? Woo! That was just fire flying off the rail right there. That second turn was money. That was incredible.
That was the like 2-stroke paddle into it, too. You just kind of poke the tail and just 2 easy strokes to get into it.
Toledo takes the win.
You know, it's kind of scary, all those wild cards, you know, you just never know what they're going to bring to the table. And Kai, who's a guy that does everything in the water and surf like 60-foot waves. So it's kind of scary, but I was, you know, just stick to my strategy.
Filipe Toledo, in search of his first big league win in Hawaii, continues to impress on this big, burly sunset day. The current world champion is finding rhythm, and Toledo advances into the round of 16.
Big carving hack off the top. Look at the spray he produced there.
I feel like I could, you know, surf better. I think my wave choice was kind of, it let me down a little bit. So just try to be on the best waves, and, you know, I trust in my surfing, I trust what I'm doing, and I feel like the wave choice, it's the main thing for me next round.
Current world champ Filipe Toledo looks to break the trend in this matchup against local favorite Seth Moniz.
This is the first of Filipe Toledo, Megan.
He's so quick, it doesn't matter what kind of wave you put him in.
After a long year last year, you know, and getting the title and everything, I'm just really enjoying it in a way that I actually never did.
This thing's gonna wind out. Toledo's gonna bring it home. Filipe Toledo with the win over Seth Moniz.
With the win, the current world champ advances to finals day.
Semifinal number 2 is on.
Filipe Toledo is surfing for his first big league win in Hawaii. Joao Chianca is surfing for his first ever CT final appearance. The two Brazilians face off for a spot in the final.
Out in the water, Joao Chianca dropping into this one. Joao Chianca making a statement in 2023. A couple of big turns for Joao.
I get excited about surfing. It's when I don't expect something to happen and it happens. And that's what Joao brings. He brings this excitement and this wow factor that you just don't see, and it's so different and raw.
Last wave, Joao Chianca, an 8.17.
Here we go with Toledo, slashing off the top, looking sharp.
That second turn was unstoppable.
And the numbers coming through here at a 9.1.
That was insane surfing right there. Look at this surfing. I mean, right off the bat, you know, he's like, wow, that was quick, that was great, it was in transition. But this turn right here, I mean, it is so money. And the arc under the, I mean, he whipped it so hard, he got tubed on the way out. That was ridiculous. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This thing just heated right up after break. I mean, come on.
Here we go, Filipe Toledo. Can he increase his lead? Snaps a big finish and back up into float one more time. Draw on the answer back. Needs an 8.17. Layback gouge. That number comes in at a 7.37, so it's not enough. And Toledo will be meeting Griffin Colapinto in the final.
The men's final is ready to hit the water, and it will be a stellar matchup between Griffin Colapinto and Filipe Toledo. This is not the first time these two have faced each other in a big league final.
The male pro Portugal champ, Griffin Colapinto.
Colapinto has never surfed a final without Filipe Toledo.
Griffin Colapinto steals the win off Filipe Toledo.
Toledo has never beaten Colapinto in a final.
For Filipe Toledo, it's a big moment for him. He has a lot to prove in Hawaii, and now's his time to shine and show that he can compete with the best over here in the birthplace of surfing.
The men's final begins now.
First wave of the set here for Filipe, and he goes to work with that big arc. Always so solid on his feet. And Griffin on a bigger wave on the outside.
Sets the rail and does a big gouge in the face and then throws it right back up into the lip. How did he come down with that?
9.17 over Felipe's 7.83. Colapinto with priority will finally find a score to back up his 9.17. A lot of chatter off the bottom, attacking the lip. Setup work, there's the ball, got there in plenty of time. Toledo's got some size to work with. Throws down the wrap to start, now Griffin seeing him. Toledo throwing a full, healthy wrapping turn and just blows out the finish. 6.33 for Griff. Toledo, he just got the lead, 8.27.
So is this wave separated if the exchange goes to Filipe? You know, in this first turn, it's nice. Didn't get to, you know, there wasn't a ton of speed involved, but this one wraps all the way back. That's that really tight arc, and then the two-turn combo.
I like the last turn. I like the last turn a lot.
Now Griffin, he's already going to roll into this one. 6.93.
Deep change.
So that would end up being a tie-break decision. But hang on, Toledo still got a monster of a score yet to lock in. Numbers dropping for Toledo, 9.47. Takes this one off of Griffin Colapinto. And now Toledo's getting started. Meat hook to start. Layback dagger on the open face. Jams it off the lip and has total control. Filipe Toledo, defending world champ, and now taking out his first CT win here on the North Shore of Oahu. The Hurley Pro Sunset Beach champions have been decided.
Filipe is one of those athletes that has been progressing at the spots that he needs to get better at. Hawaii is one of those spots that you would say, but today it was proven Filipe is a man to beat at Sunset Beach. His performance and the level of surfing that was happening here in this final, incredible.
Stoke level is just over the roof right now. Special time, I have my family here, little kids. You know, I do this for them. That's you know, all the hard work, 10 years on tour. It goes through my veins right now. It's just amazing.
It was Felipe's turn to break the streak against Griffin. Filipe takes out his first ever win of his career in Hawaii.
competition moves into the quarterfinals, and reigning world champion Filipe Toledo is up against Australian Jackson Baker.
Don't be too committed to go on top.
Nah, not at all. A quarterfinal heat with Jackson Baker and Filipe Toledo almost being a little David and Goliath story. Toledo defending Bells champ, defending world champ. Jackson's never been in a quarterfinal before at the CT level. He needs a result in the mid-season cut.
Good luck, brother. Thank you.
Looking at this size of Winky Pop, that's what Felipe's made of. He could smoke you.
Filipe Toledo jams a nice little turn there. Last maneuver throws it up.
With his whole team the last few days as we watch Toledo again.
Yeah, Toledo, this is the wave that really set him apart here, Joe. Look at the power down the line. He's making the most of every section. Gets over that double up section. Another big boost. And no air game, but an 8-point ride.
Now check out Jackson Baker.
He knows he's got to eke everything out of this. Here's a bigger wave for Jacko.
Big blast off the lip. Winds up to shut it down, and Jackson can't help but celebrate.
Filipe out the back. This is his last throw of the dice.
A couple of nice wraps. Toledo pushing hard through his points. There's that classic nose pick reverse. Jackson's looking for an 8.6. Jackson gets the 9.
9 pontos. 9.
He didn't realize he was going to drop to second. That might be the frustration there.
Filipe Toledo needed a 6.91.
Give it to me. I got a 9. Give it to him.
It came in at a 7.
I just felt that I was winning by far, and nothing against Jacko. I love the guy. We have a good relationship. It's just the scoring that I don't understand sometimes, and try to put some bigger scores if they allow me to.
The defending world champ is going through a little more than just his world title defense. I think he's really got something to prove to the judges this year.
Keep trying. Keep trying.
They all look at it as an opportunity, a chicken skin moment to be able to compete with him. As he's 51, big front side hook from Toledo. Great start. Big float off the roof. Air drops in the flats. Catches up to a nice vertical climb, and ooh, that calm look up toward the panel.
He's gonna go for there.
Here comes the alley-oop. It's a huge one.
See?
Over 3 events here at the Surf Ranch, Gabriel Medina and Filipe Toledo have dominated the competition.
Throws the alley. He's going to stick it. And it's a clean landing. And that's the best finish we've seen so far.
Medina won the first 2, and Toledo came out on top at the most recent contest.
Our defending event and world champion here. First wave of the qualifying round for him.
Filipe, the reigning world champion, is excited to be back competing in perfect waves.
Filipe Toledo is impossible to beat. I mean, you look at the way he surfs this wave, he's never had a problem with it. Doesn't look like he's lost on the wave at any time.
He is just so quick in and out of transition. He can fit the moves in.
You know, you have your line already. I always try to change it up a little bit.
Wave of the day.
Yep, that's true. His hair was dry right before he paddled out. Here he goes. Starts off really deep too, Pete. This is impressive. Comes around the section right there.
He is the deepest. He'll take off as soon as he can stand up. He's already doing it. So he's doing 4 turns before this barrel section.
Strider, how's this barrel look?
Incredible. The transition, the amount of turns, the flow, everything he had going into this section just set him up for a beautiful just drive through the bowl. Watch his transition in the lip though. He is just moving quicker. That forefin slicing through the water like nothing we've seen. Like that board is just on blade right now. I mean, watch these turns. He's just hacking through the lip, and it's just impressive to watch the torque he's got. Slows himself down, grabs the wall, hits the gas pedal. Coming out, here we go. Big alley-oop, sticks it, and then straight back up into the lip for another turn, blowing the tail out. Come on, that's the next level. That's what we've been waiting for. Filipe Toledo has entered.
That's going to be key for this wave and for my runs.
A very well-balanced performance by Filipe Toledo.
Happy to advance, ready to bring variety and bring excitement for everybody watching, and yeah, I'm happy to be back.
The man to beat, Filipe Toledo, defending world champ, defending event champ. Can Leo kind of change the theme of what Felipe's done all these years? Into the pit, super stylish, Can he get this air here? I think he needs it. Throw tail in the flat, spins it around in the barrel. And now we see the man to beat. Toledo has given us the most entertainment on this wave. Already starting off with a big throw tail reverse. Big carve there, nice wrap. Strider, how's he looking?
Incredible transition into the barrel. Are you kidding me? Perfection as we've seen before. Bango! Wow. Gets the alley-oop and a cutback to Mick. Let's go. Calm down, everybody, he says.
To keep that flow going in the legs. And now we see the man to beat. Toledo has given us the most entertainment on this wave. Already starting off with a big throw tail reverse. On sections where most are just kind of pacing their way through. He's already going for it. Nice barrel from Toledo.
Yeah, here's the thing. Leo threw down the 8 on the right, so he's got to come out of the gate swinging. Just shows us that he has just such a different read. He's able to risk everything, throws that tail out, starts to downplay that tempo as he's going to set up for this inside section.
Big carve there, nice wrap. Strider, how's he looking?
Incredible transition into the barrel. Are you kidding me? Timing on point, perfection as we've seen before. Already out into the open face. Bango! Kicks the alley-oop and a cutback to Mick. Let's go. Calm down, everybody, he says.
Leo Fioravante is eliminated by the world champ, and Toledo looks unbeatable at the Surf Ranch Pro. Begin with a monster matchup.
This is going to be a barn burner.
Representing the Golden State, house favorite Griffin Colapinto versus Filipe Toledo and a blizzard of Brazilians.
Filipe Toledo looking to advance into the final to be leading the championship tour on the men's side. What a maneuver there from Toledo. The defending event champion and the defending world champion in the barrel. Great positioning, not super deep. And he'll end with the pop shove it. He'll pull it too.
That's what you do on finals day to separate yourself. He gets a completion.
Truly can. Starting off here, just gaining some speed. Might want to be smart and methodical at the beginning of this wave. Great snap right there. A lot of difficulty in that one. Nearly catches the rail, much better for Filipe. Into the lip, a lot of spray. And he's looking down the line. It seems like the completion is what he's looking for on this wave. Wow, that was a spectacular turn. A lot of spray. Once more, that board looks fast, it looks loose. And the quad, the option here for both the right and the left for Filipe. What a maneuver there from Toledo. In the barrel. Great positioning, not super deep. And he'll end with the pop shove it. He'll pull it too. Colapinto, important ride. A lot of energy in this one.
So now he's back into rhythm on this inside section. Big sweep off the top right there. Another one tail sliding around. He's gonna whip into this inside barrel. Looks like he's loading up though. He looks like he wants something big off the end here. And a big frontside punt. No! Gets away from him. Let's go.
If Griffin Colapinto wins the entire event, he'll take the lead in terms of the rankings. High pressure moment. Can he pull it off? Needs a 6.17 for the lead.
Nailing it, rail to rail. Oh. Look at this.
Comes out.
Can he pull it? Can he hang on? He's trying.
Oh, he can't. Enough for the lead. Now like Filipe needs a 7.1. A huge moment in the career for Filipe at the Surf Ranch. This guy might be the best surfer we've ever seen out here. Throws the reverse on the outside. Lays it back. Into the lip. Oh!
Wow. Well.
Big congratulations to Griffin Colapinto moving through to another final and his first one here at the Surf Ranch Pro.
Job not done. Job not done.
Quarterfinal 2 features reigning world champion Filipe Toledo against Japan's Kanoe Igarashi.
The simple, no grab air, real cool, straight, and then opens up his shoulders again, wraps it back. He goes for a real sick air right here at the end, and he pulls that off. We're seeing something excellent in the first few minutes.
The score won't be too high. The wave wasn't that big.
Now here's Kanoa's answer. Quick snap again. Now back on the open face. Kanoa goes to the air.
I knew today that he was going to be very hard to beat.
Jinxed him.
inside of 20 minutes now. Emotions running hot in the lineup. Toledo with a 6.67. Igarashi, he's got a pair of sixes. Here we go with Filipe.
His power surfing is as good as anyone on tour, and if he just does this,
whoa,
it's insane.
What was that ender? Toledo locked into this heat right now. Toledo with a 6.67. Igarashi, he's got a pair of sixes. Here we go with Filipe.
This is a clean wave. You know, he really waited for that second wave, and those first two turns were beautiful. And sometimes, you know, and I saw this happening at the wave pool, Filipe was trying to take it to the air maybe a little too much. Whereas if he just does this,
whoa,
it's insane.
What was that ender?
His power.
That turn right there, I mean, 99% of the average surfers worldwide would not be able to do that.
Is this an 8.74?
Oh,
the massive corrupt flip, the double grab, alley-oop, and blows the tail out.
7.67 for Kanoa.
Just under.
I don't know what happens, but every heat of mine is just gets slow, and it's, you know, always down to the last minute. I'm tired of it.
Men's finals day is called on, and the first semifinal is a matchup between rookie Ian Gentile and reigning world champion Filipe Toledo.
Rookie versus veteran. Boom, big air reverse working down the line. Chalk up another excellent score for Filipe Toledo.
Actually had Papaya Surf end up fixing that board, so it's under his feet thanks to Papaya Surf.
There we go. Boom, big air reverse working down the line for Filipe Toledo. Impactful maneuver and a high-risk maneuver done on the outside of the wave, Peter. And a fin throw to finish. Bigger wave for Ian. Alley-oop. Nice. Ian Gentile sticks that landing. He's going to be right back in the game if he's able to complete this ride. Layback jam on section.
Man.
Ian Gentile with a great comeback.
What an answer.
He's going to go into the excellent range with an 8.6.
We're gonna watch Toledo. He's gonna go straight to the air. Big front side straight air. Beautiful work, lofty, into the lip again, big rotation. This guy is out of Toledo on a nice long period wall right here, flying down the line. He's winding up. He's gonna go straight to the air. Big front side straight air. Beautiful work, lofty, into the lip again, big rotation. This guy is out of control.
It will be official right now. Filipe Toledo, back-to-back finals in El Salvador.
There are two contenders that have proven to be the most formidable this year. It's the beginning of a new generation of rivals.
Trying to start things off quick against Filipe Toledo, the male pro Portugal champ, Griffin Colapinto. Filipe Toledo breaks the streak from Griffin, takes out the Hurley Pro here at Sunset Beach.
Griffin Colapinto up against the defending event champion.
Griffin Colapinto has just taken out the victory at the Surf Ranch Pro.
I think it's pretty clear we have our front runners. You know, it's Filipe versus Griff.
Griffin Colapinto steals the win off Filipe Toledo, takes this one off of Griffin Colapinto.
You see the respect that these two surfers have for each other, but there is that rivalry that's definitely brewing.
I could see him kind of you know, tense.
He had a few little bobbles throughout the wave.
He seemed nervous.
Pressure was on Filipe.
I'm calm, I'm composed.
He just thought he almost had it.
I'm gonna do what I have to do. And I did.
As we head to Rip Curl WSL Finals, these are the two surfers that everybody's watching. I truly feel like that's going to be your title fight. It's going to be Filipe versus Griff.
A rematch from 2022 final, Filipe Toledo versus Griffin Colapinto.
Hammer, right? Put it on the show. Have fun.
The young rivals face off in a final for the fourth time this season.
When it is Griffin Colapinto against Filipe Toledo, the fireworks are going to happen. They have both told me that the other one pushes them to be their best. That's what the best requires in order to get the win.
Griffin Colapinto is our defending champ for this event. We're going to see if Filipe Toledo is able to pay back Griffin Colapinto in this rematch. Looking electric here. Fourth and finishing maneuver.
And, you know, Surfline had mentioned it was going to be fairly inconsistent.
Here comes Toledo. He uses priority. Big snap there. Defending world champ one more time. And let's make it 3 for Filipe Toledo. Looking electric here. 4th and finishing maneuver, and that's going to be it. Griffin Colapinto, he needs a 7.51. Vert to the lip, punches the fins out the back, manifesting a finish.
We have the last score for yellow. It's a 7.17.
Toledo bangs off that section.
Looks like Filipe Toledo is going to run away with this thing.
We have the new champion of the third city in
Toledo glides that lip. Some rail work there. Bangs off that section. Clears into the open water, no problem. Surfing with a lot of speed down the line. Chucks the fins there. More destruction to the wave here by Filipe Toledo. Eases through a turn. Inside section. Meets it up with another snap, and he's feeling it.
Salvador Pro, Filipe Toledo.
Filipe Toledo answered a lot of questions. Can he do it again? Can he back up what he did last year? And the answer is a resounding yes. We are seeing another rise of Filipe Toledo.
Whatever you want to achieve in your life, don't ever give up. Always trust the process. Griff, just give me a break. Man, we've been meeting every finals. It's been fun. Shout out to my mom. Mom, it's her birthday today. That's for you. That's her present. Love you.
Filipe Toledo!
Grateful to get another win this year and climbing up the rankings and make sure I'm up there on the finals 5.
Toledo under priority, finds a corner, stabs it up in the lip, chops it down, carves through that second section, looking in control, needs a little bit more towards the end, a quick snap to make it down the line, and a little caught up, but forces the finish.